Hi everyone. Today we are going to study another fact finding technique, which is presentations. Presentation is another way of finding the facts and collecting data. Just like the several fact finding techniques that we have studied till now, like the personal interviews, group discussions and site visits, presentation is also one of the method for finding facts and collecting data about the organization for which a new information system is going to be developed. Presentation is the way by which the system analyst gathers first-hand knowledge of the project. So basically it is also one of the, just like site visits, it is also one of the method for gathering first-hand information about the for gaining the knowledge about the project which is going to be developed for the organization. The customer makes a presentation of the existing system or about the organization. So basically, how does the system analyst gather facts and data about the organization? It is through presentations. The customer means the client or that organization for which the system analyst will develop the new information system. So that particular customer or client makes a presentation with the help of which the system analyst will be able to know about the existing system that organization is using or key insights about the organization. So basically, presentation is generally in the form of PowerPoint slides. So through these slides, the customer or the client side will give an insight about the working of the existing system, the working of the organization to the system analyst before he starts working on the proposed new information system for that organization. Participants in the meeting are representatives from the IT company and key personals of the client organization. So basically, who all are the participants in the presentation? See, there are so many people in the organization. It is not possible for each and every one to be there in the presentation, because you cannot have people beyond a certain number. So for that reason, from the client side, there are only key personals from the organization. That means people who are at the higher positions, and from the IT team and the rest of the members are the members from the IT company, the representatives of IT company. Again, in the IT company also all cannot be present. So to limit the number of people from both sides, from the IT company there are just a few representatives of the IT company, which will include the system analyst for sure, because the system analyst has a major role throughout the system development life cycle. So obviously it includes the system analyst and few other major representatives from the IT company. And to limit the number of people from the client side, there are just a few key personnel of the client organization, which definitely are the people from the higher authoritative positions. Now, when a company needs to develop a software project, it may present its requirement from the interested IT company. So when an organization or a company needs to develop a new software project or new information system, it goes to the system analyst or the IT company with its requirements. Now these requirements are presented during the presentation by the client side to the IT company. In that case, the client presents his or her requirements. So basically what the client side is doing, it is giving an insight about the existing information system that they are using. It is giving an insight about the working of the organization. Also, it is giving it an insight about what all are the requirements of the client from the proposed new information system. So all these things are basically presented in the presentation. And based on the requirements, the IT companies make prototype and show the demo of the prototype. Now during the presentation, when the IT team gets to know about the existing system, the working of the organization and the requirement of the client from the new proposed system, based upon all these facts and data collected, the IT company makes a prototype. Now prototype, I have told you earlier also, is a working model of the proposed information system. So it is a working model, that is, it will be working, you provide input, it will give you output, but a working model with restricted or limited functionalities and features. So based upon all these requirements gathered through the presentation, the IT companies will make a prototype and then give a demo of the prototype to the client side. It is very difficult to obtain information in detail from a presentation. See, presentation is hardly for 15, 20, 30 minutes or maximum for 1 hour. So during such a short span of time, it is very difficult to obtain information in detail. A detailed information demands a lot of time, and within a limited span of time it is difficult to obtain that information. But information available through presentation is sufficient to develop a prototype. So though this information given during the presentation may not be sufficient to gather all the requirements in order to develop a full-scale information system, but this information is sufficient enough to make a scaled down version of the actual information system, which is the prototype. Presentation is made by the concerned department in consultation from other departments and senior officials. So basically, whosoever is the concerned department which is responsible for making the presentation will consult all the departments, because this presentation is representing the entire organization and not just one department. So the department which is responsible for making the presentation will consult all other departments of those organization and prepare a presentation accordingly, and along with the consultation of the senior officials of the organization.